Hello, everyone. Thank you for logging in. We're just starting at 2 o'clock. If you could just don't mind just letting us know where are you coming from. All right, guys, when you're coming in, just let us know where you're coming from. All right. Okay, so that's why. Okay, it is now 2 o'clock. All right, music make the world go round. All right, how is everyone doing? Welcome to Rendez-Vous with Ruth, weekdays at 2 p.m. So I'm going to be coming in every day during this quarantine period. So after that, of course, I'm going to be busy. But right now, I'm actually providing you with a lot of opportunities to start an online business. So that's what this particular daily episodes are about. So currently right now, this is episode number 5, and we're talking about marketing. And right now we are talking about marketing in terms of helping you, if you currently have a business, how to market it online. And also if you have a brick and mortar business, how to take that brick and mortar business and transfer it into an online business. All right. Because there's many different ways to do that. But right now, what I'm doing right now, I'm going through each and every single step of marketing. So we've already started. This is episode number 5. So if you're not, if you have more questions, we talked about the mindset of, marketing, being able to market and sell product. We talked about the strategies, different strategies. Now we're talking about the target clientele, target audience, and we're going to go deeper as to how to contact and connect with those with the target audience. All right, so wanted to reiterate as well, right now we're doing marketing, and after the marketing show I'm going to a segment where I'm going to show you how to build a multi-million-dollar company step by step. Okay, so as long as it's quarantine, I'm going to go with you guys step by step on how to create a business. All right. So again, as I mentioned, my fees I usually deal with corporate clients, but right now I'm giving everybody an opportunity to create freedom online in terms of being able to create financial freedom. Sorry, let me just get rid of this. All right. All right. So right now, what I'm looking to do is, first of all, hello Abu, hello Omnisio, hello Joel, hello Sasha, hello Ruben, hello. Sorry, it's beautiful chick 101. All right, hello. Oh, hello Jasmine. How are you? Okay, hello, Santiera. Wow, interesting names. Hello, everyone. So thank you for tuning in. I'm still not able to get the comments, I'm sorry, on Facebook. Let me just see if I could go on to Facebook right now. And hopefully you guys could still see that. So hello Instagram, hello Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. We're live also on Twitter. Can't remember, but we are live on a few different platforms. So just give us a few minutes, and we're gonna go on. So yeah, in the meantime, just let us know where you're coming from, and let us know what is your business. The more I know about your business or the business that you want to start, the more I'll be able to the marketing effort right now, because I know that it is a time where people are quote unquote struggling in terms of finding clients and marketing clients. But it's very important to remember that right now it's a time where true entrepreneur are going to be revealed, because we're going to be able to entrepreneur never stops. Just entrepreneur just never stops. And if you're true entrepreneur, that you know that right now time to get things moving 10 times harder, and the best way to do so is to do it online. Okay, so all right guys, okay, so just one more technical thing and we're going to be up and running. So today we're going to talk about target audience, and the target audience that we're looking to target is, again, if you have an existing customer. We talked about yesterday as to how to find the target audience of your for your product. Now we're going to go a little bit more in some information that's missing. It's because there are some how to really go into marketing. So now we're going to make sure to, again, this is step by step. So if you do each and every single step, this is how you're able to have a successful marketing campaign. All right. So let me just log in right now to the Facebook page so that we have it running and we can get going. You know what? It's taking way too long. Forget it. All right, so we'll do this tomorrow. So, all right, so right now, in terms of being able to target your audience, right? So you have a product, whatever, it's online, preferably. If not, again, I've shown some ways on how to change your business from brick and mortars to online. Now it's time to market, okay? So when you're marketing your products and services, there are two types of market, okay? The first type of market that you have is the primary market, and there's a secondary market. So the first and the second one, all right? So the first market are people that are most likely to buy, and they are easiest to reach. That's the first market, all right? Now, the second market is everybody else who's likely to buy, but not your immediate focus. Okay, so there's only two types of marketing, all right? So yesterday we talked about, identifying your market. We talked about that. So yesterday was very fruitful in terms of information as to how to target your audience. Now we're gonna find ways to be more defined, okay? Now, if I were to ask you, when is the second time to go to your second market? What would you say? So there's two types of market: your primary market and your secondary market. Sorry, I can't see the message, unfortunately. I'm using this thing, Restream, and it doesn't allow comments from, it's only allowing from YouTube, not the other one. So sorry about that. So if I were to ask you when to go to your secondary market and when to do so, the answer to that is never. Okay, there's only two markets. The first market is people that are likely to buy and easiest to reach. And the second market is everybody else who is likely to buy, but not your immediate focus. So your secondary market, you just forget about it. You don't go towards your second market at all. Okay, let me tell you why. First of all, right now, we're in a crisis, but even so, unless you have a lot of money to dish out, you want to focus, laser focus on your primary market, okay? Let me give you guys an example. So my background, I have over 17 years in the recruiting and staffing industry. Thank you for the love. I have many years in the recruiting and staffing industry. So I started off my first business at the age of 20. How old was I? 27. I was still young. So I started a recruiting and staffing company specializing in medical doctors. All right. So my first client, $3 million. And we had to recruit doctors in the Canadian market. Okay. So I had to recruit doctors. And what happened is that people saw this opportunity and started offering other services. They would say, you know what, since you already, and so the role there was to recruit doctors and we would place them for them to start their own business in the Canadian market because there was a shortage. So what we would do, we would go out, find, doctors that had their doctor's degree back home, but they were not able to become doctors here in Canada. So what we've done, we've created a 9-month program and we were able to have them graduated within a 9-month period and then help them build their own businesses as a doctor practitioner in the Canadian market. Okay, so that was our bread and butter. All right, so that's how we started. And later on, people saw so many success and they say, oh my God, you're already targeting doctors. So why don't you offer this particular, I have how do you call it? It was not technical, but like a machine for them to do a scanner. Can you provide that to your doctors? So I thought, sure, why not? We're already servicing doctors. We're already helping them. Why not provide them with more services? And we started doing that. And then we had other people reaching out to us and saying, you know what, since you're already with the doctors, can you also provide them with this particular software, which helps people when they're coming in and checking in? So at the end of the day, we started, not only we had to recruit, we were subselling a technical device. We're also subselling some kind of software. So we ended up losing a lot of money. We looked busy though. We looked very busy because we were very busy, but we were not productive. Okay. And what happened is that we started to see the numbers and to see how the numbers, like, how come we're so busy? How come we're not making as much money as we did the first year? Right? And the reason for that is because we started taking on new businesses that were not our primary focus. Okay. So we saw that, we removed all the other stuff. We removed the technical component, we removed everything else, and we stepped back and focused specifically on recruitment, which is what we specialize in, specifically recruitment. And we went back to recruit and our sale double, tripled because we were laser focused. All right. So one of the story about that is that there's only 24 hours in a day, and how you spend your time definitely gives you the best reward. Okay. And then we go back to the 80-20 rule. The 20% of just recruiting give us 80% of the result, right? But before, what we did is that we were doing all kinds of stuff. We were doing the 80% and we only had the 20% result. All right. So we want to make sure that we are focus. And that's my messages to you guys. Stay laser focus. All right. So now in terms of target number 2, when is a good time? Because you have mentioned that you do have to market, right? So when is the best time to go for the second market? The best time to go to the second target market is under a completely different company name, or it could be the same company, but different institution in terms of the name, different logo, different personnel, different people that are working towards that second market, different marketing strategy, different everything, different message, different everything, right? Why? Because again, the message for your first target audience has to be so precise that when you're speaking to them, usually online, especially because online is very noisy right now, right? But if you see someone and let's say you're focusing specifically on doctors, that's very specific. Doctors in Canada, that's double specific. Doctors in Canada that cannot work in Canada because they don't have their license, but that were doctors back home, that were licensed back home, that's super laser focused. That's where the money is. Okay. If you go doctor all around the world, you're everywhere trying to go. And I'm not saying this is targeted market, or if you say healthcare, Healthcare, it's like nurse, practitioner, like it's just everybody. You're everywhere. All right. So you would understand that, doctors is a different message than nurses, a different message than physical therapists. Right. So that's why you have to be laser focused in each and every single market that you're going after. All right. So now, in terms of the second target, so when you do go to that particular target, you have a different logo, personnel, institution, and how do you go about it? Okay. And if you want to market all of them, you can, but by segmenting it. Okay. So this is, let's say, successes in your DNA for doctors, successes in your DNA for nurses, successes in your DNA for physical therapists. So by segmenting them, and each and every single segment has a different message, has a different personnel, has a different marketing strategy, has a different everything. I think you know where I'm getting at. Okay. So that's the way to target your target audience and to market them. Okay. So now it's very important to understand that in any business at all, whether online or offline, the only business that is successful, it's the one that's good in marketing. Okay. What is marketing? Marketing is finding ways for people to know about you. That could be through paid or organic. This is organic. This is one-on-one. This is free. This is what I'm encouraging everyone to do, is to create marketing content. That's free. Okay. So if you have a business whatsoever and no one knows about it, you're not successful. You're not making any money whatsoever. All right. Unless it's your families that are supporting you or your community where you're around, no one else knows about your business. So no one is able to support you and you're not able to help as many people as possible. All right. So now I'm going to give you guys, hello, Robert. Nice to see you. Hello, Notorious. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Dami. Hello, Ogup King. Hello, Denji. Hello, Knowledge Wisdom. Hello, Osmic Meno. Hello, Abdu. Thank you for logging in. I could only see Instagram right now. Sorry, guys. I'm not able to see Facebook comments as of yet. I'll figure it out. So the best way right now, I'm going to give you guys homework. Okay, because I'm here each and every single weekdays at 2 p.m. for the quarantine period. Take full advantage because I'm not going to be there later on. People pay me, corporations pays me lots and lots and lots of money for this knowledge. So take it. All right. So one of the homework that I'm going to give you guys with today until tomorrow is to first define your best market. We talked about it yesterday. So I'm going to go back to it just a little bit because I'm going to give you guys some homework. So in order for you to define your best market, you need to figure out first the demographic, which is the age, sex, geography, income, that sort of thing. What do they listen to? Which group are they part of? Are they on what kind of stuff do they read? Do they read the news, Wall Street newsletter, whatever they have. So you have to know as much as possible about your demographic. Okay, so that's how you define your target audience. Number 2 is the psychographic, okay, which is how do they think and what are their buying decision. Okay, so you have to define that. Okay, so today's homework is to first define your first market, your primary market. Okay, so define the demographic and define the psychographic. Okay. And write it into words. Who are they? Just write it into words. Okay. I'll give you guys an example. I'm going top of my head. So one of the companies that I have is called The Lifestyle CEO. The Lifestyle CEO is a company that helps people. Thank you, Henry, for sharing on Facebook. Nice to see you, my brother. The best way to, I'll give you guys an example. So I have a company called The Lifestyle CEO, which helps solopreneur, which is a one-man show, becomes business owners, which means that you are able to be on the business, not in the business. I know it sounds corny. Everybody says that. But a solopreneur is someone that does everything versus a business owner is someone that has staff. Okay. And that way you're automatically able to leverage your time. Okay, so that's one defined market. So who are those people? What are their age? Right. So what are their age? So the age is between 25 to 45. Sex could be male and female. Okay. Geography. My particular geography is North America. There are some in Asia and Australia, so it's very niche in those particular area. Income, we're looking at anywhere between, I would say, people that are making, because as a solopreneur, probably making over 70,000, 50 to 70,000, looking to make more, looking to break more. So it could be 100,000 or more, or you're looking to make a million or more. Right. So the reason why I say 70,000 is because people think that when you're going on your own and you're an entrepreneur, you're balling, which couldn't be further from the truth. All you've done as a solopreneur, you've gone from being an employee working for somebody else to being another employee, which is working for you. Okay. However, you need to understand that you do have a boss, and the boss is you. Okay. So as a solopreneur, usually a lot of solopreneurs take a pay cut and they don't make a lot of money and they work 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay. So I'm an advocate to help people leverage their time by getting the help, by getting a virtual assistant, by getting a social media marketing. So by getting a group that's going to help them in sales and marketing so that they could focus on what they do best, which is being the face of the company or focusing on bringing new clients and being more sales. Okay. So by being able to leverage your time, you're able to be more of service. Okay. So what is your target audience? If you could just think about it for today, and that's the homework for today. And that is the lesson for today. So I'm actually enjoying this, guys. I wish I could see the notes, but I'm really, really, really want everybody. And listen, I have somebody logging in from Canada. I've got somebody right now from Africa. Malia, just show where you're coming from. I've got somebody right now, I know this from Jamaica. I know somebody else right now, I know they're from New York. So right now you do understand, I know we're saying that social media is a platform, but you guys have to understand the gold mine that you're in. Okay. So if you have a business, I'm encouraging you to do what I'm doing right now, and I'm giving you the tools to be able to do so. All right. So I think I've got one connection. I can't remember. I think it's from YouTube. So that's Ruth Smith. Ruth. I have some technical stuff going on right now. I have my phone right here. I've got my screen right here. I have lights here. I've got my mic here. So it's pretty interesting. And I'm not a technical person, but I'm getting myself technical because again, right now, this is a time where entrepreneurs are going to strive really quick, really fast. Apparently we are going towards a recession. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. If you have a job, you may not be able to go back to your job. I'm just giving you the heads up. If your boss didn't call you yet, you may not be going back to your job because right now people are taking a lot of cuts and things we're just not sure. It's very uncertain right now. So if I were you, if you were working for somebody else, I would consider myself as jobless. I would consider myself as jobless, and I would go and try and find, listen to this, come in each and every single day to find opportunities to create a business online. If I were you, that's what I would do. If they call you, more power to you. And even if they call you, it's always good to have, this is a great situation as to what can happen, all right? Never be 100%, never feel that you're 100% secure with a job because you're not, as you can see. You can only focus on yourself, right? You could always focus on creating additional income for yourself, all right? Create saving for yourself. That's your blanket and no one can take that away from you. So I would encourage each and every single person that's currently working right now that doesn't know what's going to happen with their job to consider themselves jobless. Okay. And I'm being very serious when I say that. I'm in the recruiting and staffing industry for over 17 years. So I know what I'm talking about and I know what's being said behind the scene. Okay. So if you have a job, consider yourself jobless, get as much money as possible, save as much as possible, learn as much as possible, grow as much as possible, and start an online business with zero to little cost, and tune in each and every single day. I'm going to show you guys. So right after this marketing thing, I'm going to go day by day and we're going to start a business from scratch. I'm going to show you step by step how to start this business from scratch. And you could easily make, I don't like to give numbers, but you could easily make 1 million over a year. I don't like to make numbers, but my goal, that's not my goal. My goal is to help you to be financially free. Financially free is the amount of money that you need that's going to cover all of your expenses, your household, your food, your shelter, your lifestyle, your vacation. You need to have that number. And once you reach that number, you're financially free. You'd be surprised. It may not be being a millionaire, but you will be financially free and you no longer have to work. So I'm going to show you guys after the marketing series, step by step, on how to do so. All right, guys. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. So homework, define your target audience. Okay, there's four videos before. Check them out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're gonna add it. We're gonna start doing some marketing right now for this particular show. People are working behind the scene right now trying to help me, but they're in different time zones, so it's a little chaotic in the back. But tune in weekdays 2 p.m. If you have a business, use those tools. We're gonna dive deeper each and every single day. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining in. Milliette, Lizio, Henry, Robert, Notorious, Dwayne, Goody, Dami Young, Opoken, Dangel 06. Oops. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, guys. And remember, success is in your DNA.